You should also see that day's transit moon from your birth moon's position also. Combined together, if you are getting more than 0.75, then only such a transit is going to give you any good effects if dasa is coinciding. But if combined effect is coming less than 50%, okay, even though dasa is favorable, that event is not as much to your expectation. Understand? So, two things we are going to see. One is from your birth moon, see the transit Jupiter's position. From your birth moon, see the transit moon's position. Understand? Transit Jupiter, transit moon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Okay. Now, similarly, we will take your question. For Kadaka Rasi, okay, or Cancer, this transit moon, that is Kritika 4th Pada means Rishabha Rashi. It is in 11th house. That is good. But for that Kadaka Rasi, where is this Jupiter? 10th sign.
Aries now.
10th sign, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
That is bad. How to take that combined effect only we are going to discuss in this topic. Understand?
Okay, sir.
So still here it is clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now similarly, this is for benefic planet. This you can even apply for Mercury, you can apply for Venus, and also we can take. But we usually take the effects of the yearly planets. But if you want to take it for, let us assume, you want to take it for Rahu, you want to take it for Ketu, okay, you want to take it for mainly Saturn because 2.5 years, then Swarna Murti is less points, 0.25. Rajata Murti is 1, Tambra Murti is 0.75 and Lova Murti is 0.75. Understood? See the difference here. In the both the cases, Rajata Murti is good. But we are concerned now with the transit of Jupiter only. Okay. Now what we are saying, as I said, we need to combine. Okay. Here in this article, we will restrict ourselves to Jupiter transit. The above is called special transit, and we know in conventional method, whenever Jupiter is in 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 from the natal moon, it gives auspicious results. When it is in different other bhavas, it is said to lack Guru Balam, and they say it will give inauspicious result. But certain times, when he is not having Guru Balam also, he is able to do certain things. That is only because of Moorthy Nirnaya. Okay, we are, for him, Guru might be in Swarna Murti, and Dasha and Bhukti is also very favorable. Then he is actually not bothered. Understand? So, when you combine the both, we will be able to get the results. So, what we and all will discuss here, benefic results as per conventional aspect, malefic result as per conventional aspect, benefic result as per special aspect, that is Swarna Murti, 3/4 benefic result as per special aspect Rajata Murti, half benefic result as per Tambra Murti, quarter benefic effect as per Lova Murti. Then combine the both and give the full benefic results. For example, here also it is in 11th house from moon to Jupiter, and from moon the transit moon is also in some 11th house. So both the way it is a sixer. Understand? That is the year you have to note it down. And full malefic. Here also it is in some bad position. There also in some low Murti. Then that year is gone. You should be very, very careful. Now we can quantify the results by the analysis of 6 kind of results according to both. Okay. How is that? We will see. If you take full benefic, for example, let us assume it is in Swarna Murti. Instead of 1, we will make it 0.5. Why? Because you want to bring everything to 1. Combining, we want to make it 1. Okay. But if it is, what is that? Off, then we will take it as 0.25. Like that we will see. Benefic result as per conventional aspect, 0.5. Means if the Guru is in 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, we will take 0.5. Malefic result, if it is in like any other position apart from 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, we will give it as 0 points. For Swarna Murti, 0.5. For Rajata Murti, 0.25. For Tambra Murti, 0.125. For Loga Murti, 0.0625. Okay. For example, I am giving you one example. Okay. We will take somebody's chart today and we will put live example also. Understood? This is one of the client's chart I am taking and I am explaining. Okay. So, Jupiter entered Kumbha from Makara and Moon in Mesha. Due to Jupiter becomes various Murti as follows. Sarnamurti for Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, understood. Now why this Kumbha, what is that, Jupiter is becoming Swarnamurti, moon is in Mesha, right? When moon is in Mesha, obviously it will become what? Swarnamurti for Gemini, Scorpio and Aries, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And Rajatamurti for Leo, Sagittarius and Pisces. And Tamramurti for remaining Rashi, that is Cancer, Libra and Aquarius, will give 1/8. And Logamurti for Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. As explained earlier, we have taken the unit of benefic as 1, and out of half unit is for conventional and another half for the remaining is distributed for the Moorthy aspect, which is further distributed. Okay. Now, if you see Jupiter's transit in 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 from Janma moon is also good. Right. Now we took that Tambra low and that we distributed. Now we have to take conventional aspect also. As per convention, Mesha, Mithuna, Simmam, Tula will become 7 and Makara will become 5. This is according to conventional aspect. Now we have to take the both, this one and that one, and we have to see how much it is coming. For Aries, he becomes Swarnamurti. Hence Jupiter's conventional good is 11th from good. For Mithuna, he becomes Swarnamurti. Jupiter's good result as per conventional aspect is in 7th. Okay, both is good. For Simha is Rajatamurti. Okay, his 7th are increased. For Tula he is in 5th and becomes Tambramurti. So no Murti Pala. Okay, and his good result 5th as per conventional reduced slightly because he is in Tambramurti. For Capricorn he is Logamurti. Hence Jupiter good results in 2nd as per conventional aspect are greatly reduced. Though it is good as per conventional aspect, but because it is a Logamurti in a Murthi Nirnaya system. See, you have told it is in 2nd house. Guru Balam is there. But here it is lower, therefore it is going to greatly get reduced. But if I say like this, it might be difficult for you to gauge the quantum effect. To gauge the quantum effect, we will make it a table. Okay. So this I explained. Jupiter gives bad results for remaining 7 results. Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius. We will now see the bad results. Okay. So all that we will do, and that I have put into a table. See, 11th aspect 0.5, Swarna 0.5, 1. Means conventionally also good and Swarna also good. Means for that particular Rashi, okay, for that particular Rashi, okay, what happens? That year particular transit is excellent. For whom? For Mesha Rashi. After Mesha Rashi, for whom it will be very, very good conventionally, and this one 0.1 Gemini, then Leo, okay, then Libra, right? That's all. So basically, out of 12 Rashis, how many Rashis are actually benefited? Only 4 Rashis are benefited by that Jupiter transit. That 2 Rashis are only fully benefited. Okay, if those 2 Rashis are running like a marriage Dasha or Bhukti, then only those people are the one who will easily get married. Now, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So, what I would ask you all to do an example quickly in 5 minutes is, today also luckily the Jupiter is in Mesha Rashi, okay, so and moon is also in Rishabha Rashi, Kritika 4th Pada. Now you tell me for Mesha Rashi how the result will be, and for Simha Rashi how the result will be. Tell me in terms of numbers. Very, very important.
Sir, can you scroll up to that Murthi Nirnaya numbers that you had, no? The first page. That will be helpful.
Okay, okay. Point 0.125. Okay.
No, sir, not this. The first one that you had, no?
No, this is
you had 4
See,
points.
Swarna is 0.5. Okay. Rajata is 0.375. Okay. Tambra is 0.25. Low is 0.125. This is what you have to take. If it is Swarna Murti, give 0.5. At the same time, if Jupiter is in 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, give another 0.5, make it as 1.
Okay, but this is for the current Jupiter transit.
Mm. This is for some 20 years, 25 years back client's chart. Okay. This now I am telling today. Okay. Mesha Rashi people and Simha Rashi people have come to you and ask, sir, how is this Guru Balan for me? Today is Guru Balan, right? Coincidentally, today Jupiter transit has taken place. So you are going to tell them how much it is going to help them. Whether it is going to be a Janma Guru and trouble them, and for this Simha Rashi, it is in 9th house. 9th house means Guru Balan. Well, all things come proper for them. Like that, we have to use our method. You want to tell them.
Oh, how to find out, like, we should know only 1, 6, 11 is Swarna. I mean, that thing you had on top, no?
Oh, that one. Okay, you forgot.
that
That
one
is easy now. 4, 8, 12 is bad. Okay, 1, 6, 11 is good. Okay. This one, right? You want to check?
Yes. I'll just take a snip of it.
इसका सर ये नोट्स मिलेंगे क्या?
आप लिख लो ना. नोट्स तो आपको सप्तऋषि दे दिया.
अच्छा. एक्चुअली क्या सर, मैं ऑफिस में था इस समय.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मैं सभी दे दूंगा. ओके.
जी सर.
नो वरीज.
सर मैं थोड़ी देर में
मैं ऐसा
छोड़
बोल
सकता
दिया
हूँ मीटिंग.
ऐसा बोल दिया तो आप लोग नहीं लिखता. वही प्रॉब्लम है. नोट्स.
नहीं सर, मैं ड्यूटी सर नाइट की रहती है. प्रॉब्लम ये है सर.
आई विल गिव यू द नोट्स, डोंट वरी.
ओके सर.
But Simha Rashi will be 0.5.
Simha Rashi?
0.5.
Simha Rashi 0.5. Okay, correct. And Mesha Rashi?
0.3725.
Okay. So, basically Mesha Rashi is having more worst impact than Simha Rashi. Correct?
Yes.
Fine. Now we will go to Sade Sati. This is understood, right? Next, what is Sade Sati? Okay, now people who see Jupiter transit from Lagna, right? They will say we have to take from Lagna also, very, very important. Now, why are you not seeing Saturn transit from Lagna? Why don't you call Sade Sati for Saturn from Lagna front, Lagna back, in Lagna Sade Sati? That is what is known as escapism. Understand? What is there? For Nadi, we see planet to planet because that is Nadi rule. When you are saying Parashari, use proper Parashari rule. Don't invent something which is not there. Understood? Fine. Ardhashtama, see, first of all, what is Sade Sati? For example, you are born in Mesha Rashi. If Saturn is entering Pisces, Meena Rashi, 12th sign, till it goes to Gemini, okay, those 7.5 years in Pisces, Aries, Taurus, this 7.5 years is called as Sade Sati. Okay, this you have to understand. Very easy concept, but still, if somebody is not knowing. Then, Ardhashtama or Kantaka Sani. That is Saturn in 4th house from Moon. In software and all, they will mention Kantaka Shani. Ashtama Shani from 8th house. 7.5, I already told you. Saturn in 12th and 1st and 2nd from Moon remains for 2 hours each house. Therefore, Sade Sati. That means, we can understand one thing. All those people who glorify Saturn, Saturn is Dharma Prabhu, everything, that is all out of fear. Varamira wrote he is a very, what is that, lazy planet, malefic planet, cruel planet, he will spoil whatever he is seeing. And Mantreshwara also wrote, along with Mars, Saturn is one of the dreaded malefic. But only today's astrologers have glorified him. He is the Dharma Prabhu, he is the Ishvara. Actually, he is Sanesh Chara, means the one who is moving very slowly. Chara, Sanesh Chara. Chara means movement. Okay. So, that means basically this Saturn is not going to do good most of the times. That is the reason I tell to people, don't get too much worried about him, because you have been already used to this Saturn's thing. Okay. In the 30 years, almost 20 years he is going to do only bad. Okay, so don't take. But yes, because he is owning the 10th house karma bhava in Kala Chakra, definitely whatever you do, you will give it back. If you are doing good, you will do good. If you are doing bad, you will do bad. Okay, that's a different part. And he is good in 3, 6, 7, 11. That means in one round of Saturn, he gives good results, that is 7.5 years from 3, 6, 11. And in remaining Rashi is 22.5 years, bad results. At the rate of 90 years span, he will cover 3 rounds. And good results will be only 22.5 years for most part of life. Okay. In 5 and 9 houses, he gives moderately bad result. Okay. Compared to other houses, 5, 9 and 10 is okay. 10 we say in Tamil, right? 10 or paviya chirikam. 10th house, okay. Neither, but because like that. And in 4th house is called Kantaka Shani or Ardhashtama. It's very, very bad considered to 5, 9 and 10. In 8th is called Ashtama Shani. This is little bit worst, and next for 7.5 years of Sade Sati and gives more bad results. Okay, means after Sade Sati, which is the worst, that is Ashtama. After Ashtama, Ardha Ashtama, then this 5, 9 and 10, like that we have to take. In houses 12 and 2, it is the first and last 2.5 years of Sade Sati. This is highly malefic, which needs to be guarded well. Okay, because second house is also Maraka. Okay, that is the reason. And family, all those things will come there. Okay, financial, second house is a very, very important house. And Janma Shani is period for 2.5 years, where Saturn is in birth sign, and it is highly malefic and even dangerous to life. Most of the people have died in the third round cycle of Saturn. When it has Janma Shani has come, most of the deaths have taken place. I have seen many horoscopes. Saturn gives worse result for 7.5 years only during the period of life. The bad results of Saturn and other Rashis will be endurable with some remedial measures. Out of this, Ashtama Shani and Ardhashtama Shani are called Kalyani and Lagu Kalyani in some text prevalent in northern India. For Lagu Kalyani, Ardhashtama Shani, Saturn and fourth following results are given. What they told for this Ardhashtama Shani and Ashtama Shani and all, there will be disease, enmity with relatives, friends, miseries, sorrows, unwanted wandering, and during Ashtama Shani there is fear of Maraka, danger to life, if lifespan also coincides at that particular time. Now we look into the various results and aspects of Saturn of Sade Sati. It has already been stated except 3, 6, 11 from Janma Rashi. In all other 9 Rashis, Saturn is going to give only bad results. Out of this, he is worst as Janma Shani, the middle of Sade Sati. When we analyze the bad results which Shani gives as Ardhashtama Shani, Kantaka Shani, Ashtama Shani, only in 4 places the results are very bad, which comes to 10 years including Janma Shani. For 3 rounds of Saturn, this comes to 30 years. There is a proverb in Tamil which says, there is nobody who has lived continuously happy for 30 years nor enjoyed nor suffered for 30 years. Means 30 வருஷம் அனுபவிச்சுன கிடையாது, 30 வருஷம் கஷ்டப்பட்டவனே கிடையாது, like that they will say. Okay, the dictum conveys the sense that Shani gives bad results for 30 years in whole lifespan of 90 years, intermittently in 2.5 years period. Out of this, only the Janma Shani is worst and detrimental. Now we will see 7.5 years Saturn for Jataka of different Ayukanda. Madhyam Ayush Kanda will have 7.5 years of Saturn Sade Sati twice, but for Alpa Ayu only once. For Dirgha Ayu, the first round of Saturn, that is the first 30 years, right? For example, they are born in Simha Rashi, Karkataka it is coming, right? That is the first round. In the 30 years, it will be once, right? That first round is called as Mangusani, that is dull. And the next round of 7.5 years of Saturn is called Pongusani, which means overflowing. The third round of Saturn is called Maragasani. This means death inflicting Sani. That is what I said you earlier also. Some cases even fourth also will come. People who live beyond 3 years, that will come. Okay, that also is there. Maranasani. Okay, that time this third will become Kungusani. Instead of Maranasani, it will become Kungusani, and Maranasani will come as a fourth round. For Jataka of more than 90 years, that is what I told. The Saturn 7.5 years are possible. Fourth round of 7 is possible. In such a case, the third round Saturn is called Kungu, which means depressing Sani. Now we look the nature of all the 4 rounds of Saturn. Mangasani. This is also called as Mandasani. During this period, there will be many difficulties. There will be harassment from government, many trials and ordeals, including bad health, education will be spoiled. And Pongu Sani, this can be called as fertile Sani. Auspicious functions like education, marriage, fruitful project work, right? Generally, that is the age 30 to 40. All these things takes place. Maybe finished. The first part will be however bad. In the last two parts, parents may pass away. In this last part, all that is lost during Sade Sati will be regained or compensated. Next is Kunkusani. This is called depressing Saturn. During third round of Saturn, Sade Sati, those who have Purna issue will suffer from mental worries, agony, mourning, death of relatives, sorrows, miseries. If judged lifespan is also commencing, the native may even pass away. Marana Sani, this is very bad. If native does not die during the third round Saturn, then during this period, if judged lifespan gets completed, certainly he will pass away 100%. Out of all the above four, only 2.5 years of Janma Shani is very bad, and critical and malefic results are maximum in each of this round. Tamil text declare special results for this Janma Shani. There will be fear of death during the Janma Shani of third round or fourth round. In other words, there will be quarrels, many Sade Sati and Saturn's various special transitional effect, chronic disease, humiliation, loss of self-respect, and fear of death, mental agony, hysteria, confusion, all this will take place. And Angasani, this Angasani is somewhat different. Okay, don't think it's like 120 to 150 years. Okay, this comes under 7.5 years Saturn and different from what has been told earlier. Here 7.5 period is distributed among the various parts. Means we told Sade Sati, right? That Sade Sati we are going to distribute into 3 different Angas. Okay, that is only called as Angasani. Means it is believed each 2.5 years it is passing through different parts of the body. So in the first 2.5 years it is going to the head, and the next 2.5 years it is going to the heart or the body, and the next last 2.5 years what we call as Padasani, right? And that is what is known as 2 feet. Among the above, where the Saturn crosses the heart in the middle 2.5 years, worst results are felt. There is a special interpretation of malefic results of Saturn and other planet during transit, in which each planet is said to give very bad results only in a single house specified among all the Rashis. This is also given by our ancient sage Pulipani. Kelappa Kadagam Tansingam Janmam. Okay, like that he has written. Means, let us see what is the explanation of this above 4 lines by Pulipani Siddhar. The above explains the nature of 12 Rashis. That is, we have Charam, movable, Stiram, fixed, Ubhayam, that is the dual sign. Mesham is Charam, next Rishabham is Stiram, and Midhanam is Ubhayam. Means this, by this time you should be knowing this basic. 7.5 years Saturn will be very bad to Chara Rashis, falling under influence of Karkataka. Lesser malefic to Sthira Rashis, that is Simha and other Rashis. For Ubhayam, not that bad. In the above verse, Karkataka and Rishika are mentioned. Katakam means Rashis in anti-clockwise up to Kumbha belonging to moon. There are only 2 Chara Rashis in this half, the Karkataka and Mesha. However, Mesha Rashi born people will not suffer very much in 7.5 years Saturn, and also we know in Mesha Rashi Saturn gets debilitated. Singham means Rashis clockwise up to Makara belonging to Sun. Okay, Singham means the fixed Rashi, one of the 6 Rashis belonging to Sun. In this group, the fixed sign Simham and Rishika born people will suffer less than Chara Rashi born natives in the 7.5 years Saturn. It is very clear that natives of Ubhaya Rashi will not be affected that much by 7.5 years Saturn. Why? Because if you observe very closely also, this Saturn is friend or neutral to this Jupiter. Similarly, it is friendly planet to this Mercury, this Ubhaya Rashis. Okay. TL, which means in
Rishika. That way, it should not do bad to Makara and Kumbha also, no? Because it's its own sign.
Makara and Kumbha also it is one sign, but the intensity will be lesser to the Ubhaya Rashi. Okay. Makara and Kumbha also, it will not trouble that much compared to other Rashis like what is that Karkataka Rashi, understand? Like that Rishika Rashi, okay. Simha Rashi also it will affect more. Here we are only telling Rishika will suffer more than Simham, but for Simham also it will give very difficult effects only.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर सर जैसे कुछ लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं कि चंद्रमा की डिग्री से हमें सोचना चाहिए 7.5 कब लगती है, और कुछ का विचार है कि जैसे ही शनि राशि बदलता है तभी हो जाती है। तो किसको ज्यादा वेटेज देना चाहिए, कैसे कंसिडर करना चाहिए सर?
Yeah, that is what your question I understood. That is what I am saying. Don't take all these theories when they are saying. One thing we have to question them is give me the reference. For example, in Nadi, we don't take any Rashi, but we take planet to planet. Why? For planet to planet, for example, we'll say if Shani is in Chandra, you may have some mental problems, mind stress, or mother may fall sick, or you may go to foreign, or there may be a change of place, or you may face constant cold. This is planet to planet. A Brigu Nadi, Nandi Nadi, Saptarishi Nadi, or Agastya Nadi, Kabila Nadi, iska rule existing है. It's already there. Okay, we can prove. अभी ये वरा मीरा और मंत्रेश्वरा, okay, और वैद्यनाथ दीक्षिता, all these people what they are saying, आप लोग many लग्न है, चंद्र लग्न है, सूर्य लग्न है, जन्म लग्न है, like that many lagnas are there. Basically these three are important, Vidhi, Madhi and Gati, that is Lagna, Chandra and Sun. But अब transit results दे रहे हैं तो definitely take it from moon. Okay, you don't vary the avastha of moon. Okay, whether moon is in 0 degree or moon is in 5 degree, moon is in 20 degree, don't worry. Okay, for Saturn transit just take the Rashi and give the result. Janma Chandra से शनि किधर है, डायरेक्टली टेल द रिजल्ट. सेज पुलिपानी भी वही बोल रहे हैं, बट कब आप जुपिटर का रिजल्ट दे रहे हैं, यू डोंट गिव डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम बर्थ मून ओनली, यू ऑल्सो टेक द ट्रांजिट्स मून पोजिशन टू बर्थ मून एंड गिव द मूर्ति एंड गिव द वेटेज, लाइक दैट दे आर टेलिंग. Okay, so whatever we are telling, we have proof. Not one book, I can send you 4 to 5 book. I will send you the references. But अभी वो जो लोग बोल रहे हैं उसके क्या reference है? It's their developed theory. If it is working in 10 cases, it doesn't mean it will work for all the cases. If it is working for all the cases, then it's well and good. We have to appreciate it. वो जो लोग वो नया concept दिया or something which was not there, maybe it was missing in the text, they are showing. But if it is only their thinking, then we need to test it. Understand? But this is already time tested formula, it will work 100%.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, to summarize, out of the Chara Rashi, Karkataka born will suffer most since Saturn is in opposition to Moon. Okay? Here we can say that he has left Mesha, though its Lord, Mars is enemy to Saturn, but Saturn gets debilitated here. So, that is what I told you earlier, right? So, the confusion is that out of the Chara Rashis, only Karkataka will suffer the worst result more. Mesham will also suffer, but comparatively it's better compared to the what is that? Karkataka. Lord of Simham and Virchigam, Sun and Mars are respectively inimical to Saturn, but Virchigam is next to Saturn's exaltation sign, hence more powerful to do bad. We should understand that out of fixed signs, only Leo and Virchika people will suffer next to Chara Rashi man. So, who is more suffering means Chara Rashi people, and in Sthira Rashi, this Leo and Virchika are suffering more. Obviously, Taurus suffering is less. Why? Because it falls to the category of exaltation. I mean, what is that? Friend of this Saturn. And Kumbha Rashi, though it's also a fixed sign, like you already noted, it's a friendly sign. Means it's a one sign to Saturn. All other Rashi people belong to Ubhaya Rashi will not suffer 700 of Saturn much. Bad effects of Saturn will be in the order given below. Kataka only among Chara Rashis will be more. Simham and Richika among Chara Rashis. All the 12 Rashis when Saturn passes as Janma Shani. The 4 Ubhaya Rashis people will not suffer at all during 700 of Saturn except for middle 2.5 years. Means that front and back will not be that much problematic. That is what they are trying to tell. The ancient sage Pulipani has comprehensively covered all these details in just those 4 lines. And one more important technique, this also you need to, just like how we see Moorthy, this needs to be seen for the charts. Okay. So what is that? Let me teach you all. In the natal horoscope, if Saturn is in one of the Kendra, then the 7.5 years of Saturn will not give the bad results. There is also another way of judging the results of 7.5 Saturn. When 7.5 year Saturn begins, it is immense dream to come on some vahana or some vehicle. This is found out as below. To find, put the star in which moon is placed when Sade Sati starts. This star should be counted from Janma Nakshatram and divided by 9. The remainder indicates a Vahana. Okay, so can we try for any horoscope? Saturn's transit took place on 29/3/2023. On that day, Saturn was in Avitam 3 or Dhanishta 3. Okay, and Moon was in Arudra 3. Okay, Moon was in Arudra third pada or Arudra Nakshatra. So what they are saying, when 7.5 year Saturn this is found, to find put the star in which Moon is placed in when the Sati starts. So I already told you, Moon was in Arudra. This star should be counted from Janma Nakshatra. Okay. Basically like finding your Tarabola. Okay. So anyone of can you tell your star? We can tell the result.